Sounds awesome. Give me my whiskey. So, last night I got on a train, kind of early in the afternoon actually, like 3:34, and it was nice. It was kind of like raining, a little pillow on it. Oh, it was beautiful. And I hoof all my stuff on, I jump on, good to go. Almost like I know what I'm doing out here. But the train just stopped. We're about 400 feet, which is a really, really freeing 400 feet, but probably the lamest train ride in history. But yeah, went like 400 feet and it stopped, and it's still there. It's getting ready to move now, it seems. They got a Freddy, a little flashing light on the back. It's all aired up, so that'll be going out anywhere between now and 15 hours, knowing this yard. But yeah, I got a good night's sleep on it, I'm not gonna lie. But my road dog's coming in today. He's gonna be here in a couple hours, and then we're gonna try a different yard, go in a different direction. So yeah, hopefully I can pick up what this kid knows a little bit, because what I'm doing isn't working. It's nice. I jump on the trains and they take me places and figure out as I go. But it'd be nice to have a little bit more of a clearer insight on where the trains go and how to do what I'm doing. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, Troy out. Hey y'all. Just want to touch upon something I've seemed to kind of like really neglected in my travels, and that's downtown areas. Everywhere was hit by the pandemic. A lot of these small shops closed, but poorer neighborhoods, I don't know where you're from, what you've experienced, what your pandemic was like. I'm from Boston, and a lot of stuff closed. A lot of things that have been around for a long time shut down. It's sad. But when you go in these poorer areas, like I've been walking down this whole street and there's nothing open. Nothing. Everything's shut down. And it's been shut down for a while. I'd say either as soon as the pandemic hit or even before. So think about an area already in poverty, going through a pandemic issue where everyone had to tighten their belts up. It's crazy. And I keep seeing it town to town. Every single city, you go through the lower income areas and they're just devastated. All the businesses are done, shut down. At best it becomes storage for something that's never going to be used again. It's like walking through small ghost towns, but you're in the middle of a city. It's just kind of crazy, and I just figured I'd share that with y'all. Everyone was impacted by this goddamn COVID. I just hopped on the fly for the first time. I'm really excited. You only see what's lit up. You can't see shit else, but.
Pulling all about 4 hours now.
Hell yeah. Go, this ain't one.
Definitely.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what we were just saying. Let's get the break. Shoestring got out of St. Louis, that motherfucker. I couldn't get out of St. Louis. That asshole.
Hello, y'all. I am in Shreveport, Louisiana. We left Jackson a couple days ago. Got a train out of there. It booted over to another yard in Jackson, which is kind of a drag. And then we got another one heading out, boom, straight west. We ended up in Sibley, Louisiana, small little town. And we did some resupplying and stuff, went a little bit further in. We had a hitchhike out because we got a ride to the nearest truck stop, which put us in the bad position to catch another train. You know, just wasn't thinking ahead, but we made it work. Eventually we got a ride out of there from a very nice gentleman at the Waffle House. Thank you, Matt. Speaking of nice gentlemen, I am in Shreveport, Louisiana, like I said. I'm at the Willow Chute Missionary Church, Baptist Church. And I was just on the side of the building. I'm just washing my feet, you know. You know the whole routine there. If you see my older videos, where I just, you know, let them air out for 20, 30 minutes a day, you know, so I don't get too bad of a stink foot. But the person that runs this church came over and talked to me, shooting the shit, told me where to go, where not to go, you know, what time to get off the street. Because usually at nighttime, I'm not traveling around, you know. I don't, especially like near the train yards, are usually sketchy neighborhoods. And to avoid any kind of clashes with the locals or, you know, any seedy element, I make sure that I am in camp by probably 6, 7 p.m. Make sure I have everything I need, maybe a couple beers, food, water, all that by that time, and then I'm situated. But it was really nice. I had the person give me a ride. They actually took me to a camp spot of theirs in Shreveport, where we laid out on a beach, which was really nice. I have a little video of that and a picture, I think. I'll put that at some point in this video as a filler. But yeah, so this guy Charles over here pulls me aside, sees me sitting there. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just, you know, airing my feet out, man. I'll be out of here in a minute." He goes, No, you stay right there." And he comes over, he gives me a hot meal. You know, he disappeared for like 20 minutes, comes back with a hot meal, throws me $10, which is much needed nowadays. But yeah, and he just sat and chatted with me, wanted to know my story, wanted to know where I was from, what I was doing. You know, that's the two reactions I get when I tell people I ride freight trains across the country. It's either, "Oh, okay, whatever," or "Wow, that's so cool." And fortunately, Charles from this church was, "Oh, that's so cool." So Willow Chute Missionary Baptist Church, really good guy, really welcoming. He was going to let me go in, use the bathroom and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to share my experiences in Shreveport so far. Oh wait, what am I talking about? I got caught this morning. So, so last night I was in the KCS yard, and the train yard is, you know, the most east in Shreveport. There's like 4 yards here. It's crazy. And we were fine in the yard. We were checking trains last night. Couldn't find anything really rideable. Started getting out. My road dog got busted on the way out. Now here I am 10 minutes later, coming out that same hole in the fence. Guess who's there? You know, the bull was right there waiting for me. Got out of the car, he's yelling, all mad and stuff. I'm like, "Hey man, you caught me. It's your job to catch me. You got me, you know. It's all right, you know." So once you saw my demeanor, I wasn't aggressive. I was say, "Hey, you got me. You know, sorry." He just checked my ID, gave me a warning, and I was on my way. But I'm pretty sure that's it for that yard. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just go grab an Amtrak, or I might go check out another yard in Shreveport. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet, but once I get to where I'm going, I'll tell you how I got there. That's for sure. All right, thank you all for watching. This is Troy out. I'm kind of fanboying out here because this is from the first video I've ever watched from a shoestring before I started riding trains. And this is where we had some catfish and some bread and stuff like that, and he had a bunch of advice like usual. But yeah, it's cool to be at the same exact gas station that one of your idols went to. And yeah, literally the first shoestring video I've ever watched.
I know, man. Crew trains, they were built like